Multiple income funnel with 5 income streams. Let me show you that now. First of all, you go in here and it shows you all the links. They call them links, but there's a link attached to each capture page, and there's lots of capture page. You can use one or as many as you want. I use more than one depending where I send them to. And I don't know, that's why they call them links anyway. So then you go back into the system again, and then you see all the training you get with it. First of all, you get weekly training. Then you get your marketing system training. Now, this is really something that you should check out. I mean, if you look at all these things, you're going to become a better marketer. So it's worthwhile doing that. And you don't have to do them all at once. You can do one or two, whatever you get time, come back and do another one. But be sure you get them all done, so that you learn all that. And you exit that training, and then you go back into the 7-step training. Now, you should do this before you get started. First of all, lesson 1 says work on you. That means work on your personality. Then this is lesson 2 shows you where and how to get traffic. Lesson 3 shows you how to do your follow-up. Lesson 4 shows you how to do YouTube ads. And lesson 5 shows you how to do Facebook ads. And then lesson 6 shows you how to block some time to do this. You don't need much time, but you do need some. It will not work all by itself. Then you got lesson 7. Once you get in there, just a few more bonuses you can take a look at in there. And you exit the training again. Then if you go there, it shows you all your teams. And if you go in here, it shows you all the leads you get once you start advertising. I mean, look at all the leads, and you get an email with each one. So be sure to follow up. Yes, the company follows up, but if you want to work with them, they want to hear from you to know whether they can work with you or not. So be sure to follow up. And you go, then you've got the leaderboards, who's all the leaderboards, and then you go to resources. Now here, the first thing in resources shows you sample emails that you can use to do your follow-up. You can use these or you can use your own, whatever you do, but be sure to follow up. Then you go into resources again, and then it shows you all the... Yeah, I did that already. Okay, sorry about that. And then here it shows you all the banners that you get that you can use to do your advertising. Look at all the banners that you can use, one or as many as you want. I use more than one depending where I'm marketing in. And you go back into the system again. And it shows you social media images that you can use for doing your social images. And then you go into, it shows you how to do your Facebook posts, and it shows you where and how to get traffic. And then I'll show you my bonus later on if I don't forget. Okay, now let's say you like all this and you'd like to get started. Okay, you go here and you click here. And you click on step 1. And I'll put a link under the video so you can watch Matt do the presentation of this great product opportunity. And you can also join with the same link. So be sure once he's done that you join, because it'll be definitely worthwhile for you to do that. And you've got step 2 and step 3, which you can put your own opportunities in, because you're allowed to put 2 of your own in here. And if you haven't got any, take a look at the ones I got. They're both great opportunities, and they're each under $10. So take a look at them. And you've got step 4, which is the back office and also traffic authority, where you can get good leads. They've been in business for over 10 years, so you get good leads there. And step 1 is multiple income funnel. They've been in business for over 4 years. So these are all legit companies. And then if you go to my bonus income, I call this my 5th income. I also get leads here too. For $1 a day, you get 100 leads. And at the end of the month, you have 3,000 leads. And if you sponsor somebody in there, you get an extra 100 leads a day. So you could have 6,000 leads by the end of the month. And you use the same system to do the mailing. That's all included. And if you get somebody in on that, you get a little commission. So definitely take a look at this if you decide to join. Okay, let's see. I think I pretty covered everything here now. We did that. And I hope you guys are having great weather, no fires and all that stuff. We have no fires right around here, but we have some not too far away, and it's really been hot the last 2 days. I'm glad my air conditioner's working. If it wasn't for that, I don't know. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to tell you for today. So we'll thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.